Tonight you will climb into bed, pull the covers up, and lie there alone in the dark. And your brain will hate every second of it. Not because you are sad, not because something is wrong, but because for nearly all of human history, sleeping alone was one of the most dangerous things you could do. And your nervous system has not forgotten that. The real reason you struggle to fall asleep is not stress. It is not your phone. The real answer is far stranger, and it is written into your biology at a level no mattress company will ever tell you about. For 99% of human existence, your ancestors did not sleep alone. They slept in groups, bodies pressed together, someone always awake, someone always listening. Anthropologist Carol Worthman at Emory University spent years studying sleep across traditional hunter-gatherer societies and found something that should stop you cold. In nearly every pre-industrial culture she examined, solitary sleep was practically non-existent. It was not a cultural preference, it was survival. Think about what the night actually was for your ancestors. No walls, no locks, no streetlights. The moment the fire dimmed, predators moved. Danger came from every direction. A single sleeping human was easy prey. But a group? A group was loud, warm, unpredictable, and impossible to sneak up on without waking someone. Your body learned that lesson over hundreds of thousands of years, and it never unlearned it. Here is what that means for you right now. When you lie down alone in a quiet room, your nervous system does not register safety. It registers exposure. Your cortisol levels stay slightly elevated. Your sleep cycles fragment. You spend more time in lighter sleep stages, exactly what your ancestors needed to stay alert, and less time in the deep, restorative, slow-wave sleep your body actually craves. Researcher Matthew Walker, who wrote Why We Sleep, found that sleep deprivation does not just make you tired, it physically reshapes your brain. It shrinks the prefrontal cortex. It amplifies the amygdala. In other words, bad sleep makes you more fearful, more reactive, and less rational. And bad sleep, for millions of people, starts with sleeping in an empty room. But here is the counterintuitive twist. Sharing sleep does not just reduce threat detection, it actively changes your brain chemistry. Studies by researchers at the University of Pittsburgh found that people who co-sleep with a partner show lower levels of cortisol, higher levels of oxytocin, and measurably better cardiovascular health over time. Your body, when it detects another warm human nearby, exhales. It finally believes the night is safe. This is why babies cannot sleep without contact. This is why you sleep deeper on vacation next to someone you love. This is why even having a dog in the room lowers your heart rate. Your nervous system is not being irrational. It is doing exactly what it was built to do, scanning for the presence of your group before it allows itself to rest. The modern world told you that sleeping alone is normal, that it is healthy, that it is a sign of independence. But your biology tells a completely different story. You were never designed for an empty bed. You were designed for the sounds of breathing around you, the warmth of bodies nearby, the quiet reassurance that your group was still there. Every night you spend alone, some ancient part of your brain is still listening for footsteps in the dark. And that is not weakness, that is memory. 200,000 years of memory, encoded in the very cells that decide whether you are safe enough to close your eyes. So tonight, when you lie there and sleep refuses to come, remember this. Your brain is not broken. It is not anxious without reason. It is doing exactly what kept your ancestors alive long enough for you to exist. You were never supposed to sleep alone, and some part of you has always known that.